Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Red Devils Talk. This is your Manchester United win against Crystal Palace preview, 3-0, and in my opinion it was a comfortable win. We'll also speak a bit about Antony and of course a bit of takeover news and an update from Sir Jim Ratcliffe's side. But subscribe to the channel please, drop a like, share to your friends and family who support Man United, and you definitely know I do appreciate the support and am thankful for those who have joined me today. So let's get into it. A very comfortable win, as I said, against Crystal Palace, and we certainly did have possession of the ball the way we expected to. We knew we were at home and we had to show that dominance. We know Crystal Palace didn't have the greatest team that they would have put out there, but it was still a Premier League opposition that we needed to beat at home. And we did it quite well. The way we commanded and demanded on the ball, our movement off the ball was excellent. And the way certain players rose to the occasion shows a team spirit, shows that there is players in the squad that want to do well with Ten Hag for Manchester United. I don't want to put too much expectation on Sufyan Amrabat, but the way he played, the way he controlled the game alongside Casemiro and Mason Mount, not to mention about the fact that he played left back, that tells you in itself what a special player he is and what he made this team already become. He completely transformed the way we are in possession. He found himself more than enough times inside the midfield, and his heat map after the game, he was everywhere. He was taking a shot, he was closing down, he was pressing, he was tackling, he was playing the ball. 78 passes he made in his first full game. Well, not a full game, but a full debut. And what more would you have wanted and asked for? A player who received the ball more than anyone else and ensured that the team continued to go forward. Casemiro was more free than ever because of the security that Amrabat brings. Maguire had a good game, and it is testament to the way Casemiro and Amrabat were protecting the back four. We need to see more of Amrabat. The way he switched play alongside Mason Mount doing the same was excellent. The way he recovered the ball and pressed when we lost the ball showed an elite mentality in wanting to win the ball back. Amrabat is a dream, and he completely fit into Ten Hag's system like a glove. At left back, he still managed to be the main tempo controller of the game. And I think there's much more to come from him, but a very, very good performance by him in that game. Casemiro was, as I said, more free, managed to get a goal and an assist, and was once again the Casemiro that we know. There was never any doubting his particular performances, even though certain media outlets were speaking bad about him. He was and remains to be one of the best central defensive midfielders in the world. And he's shown that and proven that already, so he didn't have to do it again. But his last few games for us has been absolutely amazing. His stat of 20 goals and assists for Manchester United already is insane. He is such an influential player for us, and alongside Amrabat allows himself to be more free because he knows there is a secure player behind him that will fill his job but also win the ball back when there is perhaps a loss of possession up front. Garnacho had a good game as well, deserved his goal, found himself in a good position to score, and in my opinion put himself ahead to start this Saturday against Crystal Palace again at Old Trafford. And I think we should look to give him another game because of such a good performance, and with him having that good performance it would give him extra confidence with him getting a back-to-back start, which is what we need to see more of him do, starting games and playing well from the start. Moving to the likes of Pelistri, had a good game. Fortunately for him, he is the only natural right winger that we have. Now, whether he would start ahead of Garnacho on the right-hand side, for me, begs to be seen, because we know Marcus Rashford is going to start in the left. We know Bruno Fernandes will start at number 10. And that would leave Mason Mount either playing in midfield next to Casemiro or an Amrabat, or he goes onto the right-hand side, and that would leave Garnacho on the bench. So a bit of a headache for Ten Hag in terms of how he's going to select his team come Saturday. But the way we played was comfortable. The way we played on the ball was good to see. Those quick 1-2s, bit of plays inside and around the box, in between the lines. We did well against a team that did not threaten us at all, but it will give us confidence in the way we play. It would give us a bit more importance and focus on our style of play rather than grinding out games. This was a very good game that we needed to have in order to ensure a very good win and also for more confidence. 2 clean sheets in a row shows a good defensive stability now, that the players are starting to get more match sharper and that the communication is much better. Because yes, Crystal Palace weren't at their best and it wasn't their best team, but they are still a Premier League opposition and they are a team that can cause problems. So that being said, we did do well and deserved to win the game quite comfortably. Our next opponents are Newcastle, because of them knocking City out, and they did that in a much contested game, and in my opinion will want to take revenge against us again for their loss in the Carabao Cup final. But we're playing at home again. 13 straight home round cup games, fixtures that we have gotten drawn, as they say, and we literally have won every single one of them. So bring Newcastle to Old Trafford for the next Carabao Cup game, and I do believe with the players we have back and are getting back, will be a much stronger outfit to take them on in that particular game. So a bit of news on Antony. As I said in the beginning of the video, he has returned to England to discuss the allegations and also his side of the story with the Greater Manchester Police. And one of the females of the 2 that are still there, her allegations are also still out there, but she will also be returning to England to communicate with the Greater Manchester Police on these particular allegations. So that is positive news, because it leaves us with a thought of, will Antony return to the squad sooner rather than later? And it seems that they are now focusing on ensuring that he's either innocent or that it moves on to the next stage, which probably would be an arrest, a charge, etc. Whatever the case may be to this particular situation. But that is the small update on Antony. And on Sir Jim as well, it has been reported that he is restructuring his offer to allow him to have total control of the club, which is a similar offer that of Sheikh Hassim from Qatar. So if they both want to take control of the club and both their offers are that, would that leave the Glazers with a ultimatum of having to choose either or? But will it also give them a choice of, do we just not sell at all because both of them want us out? So we'll have to wait and see about more information on the takeover, but it doesn't seem to be heading to any type of conclusion, and it is damaging the club off the pitch on a much greater scale. But continuously, I will say from my side, Glazers out. I don't want them at the club, and I want them definitely to sell the club. As long as they are not here, we cannot allow ourselves to be successful. They are the toxic, rotten apple at the core that needs to be removed in order for us to move forward. But a comfortable win against Crystal Palace, and Newcastle being our next opponents in the next round of the Carabao Cup. Thank you for joining me. I know it was a short video, but it was just a review on our game against Crystal Palace, and we play them definitely again in the Premier League this coming Saturday. I'll do my preview, and we'll definitely want to have your attention here. Continue to support me. Have your opinion in the comments. I would love to speak to all of you guys who definitely do watch the videos and support the channel, and I thank you for that. Drop a like, subscribe, and ensure that you share it to all of your Manchester United friends and family. Thank you for joining me, Red Devils. Have a wonderful day further. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. If you want more content on Manchester United, like, share, and subscribe.